And a foul on Dunn. Dunn's first. You see the ball batted around and Dunn sliced right in there. Tyler Ulis punched down to Booker, blocked, tipped around, picked back up by Booker, who saved it, but Bender wasn't even looking. Skipped out to Markkanen. Dunn back to Lopez, top of the key. Bender, and well, he's the one that had that tough game in Phoenix.
Yeah.
He just couldn't do much right. All of a sudden, he's in the starting lineup. In that game, he came off the bench.
You see the attention that Booker gets when he touches the ball, Neil.
Ulis running and scoring.
Another Chicago kid coming back home, playing in front of friends and family, Tyler Ulis.
Phoenix was here all day yesterday. Well, the Bulls were playing at home. They played up in Minnesota, lost. And it was their third loss in a row. Here's Holiday, and he pours in a three.
That's the key for the Bulls, Neil, is be patient on offense. Get a good shot down the floor every single time.
Warren, banker goes.
Yeah, he's a guy that is not going to take a lot of threes, Neil, but he plays below the free throw line. He gave the Bulls a lot of problems, offensive rebounds, putbacks. Seemed like he was on the floor everywhere.
And that's Lopez with a screen, and he picks up the foul. His first. Ulis with a terrific move and then a little jumper from the elbow.
He's solid. He's a solid little guard, knows how to play. University of Kentucky Wildcat. At one point, Phoenix, like they had everybody from Kentucky on the team.
And that ball rolls around and drops. 9-6, Booker to the baseline, little jumper, that won't go, and good job defensively by Justin Holiday. Dunn to Lopez, short, tapping, no, Chandler fought for it, Booker had it knocked away, picked up by Dunn, to Holiday firing, that won't fall, tapping Lopez, and chased down by Tyson Chandler. Here comes Booker. He runs in and misses, but he gets to the free throw line. On Monday, December 18th, the Bulls host the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bulls bring you Military Monday, presented by Budweiser. And you can help us celebrate our retired and active service members' compliments of Budweiser.
Now, Booker didn't play in that game in Minnesota, but his Suns lost 119 to 108. Had a totally different starting lineup that was in that game. So remember, when we were out in Phoenix, we saw Greg Monroe starting at the center position.
Whistle, hand check foul. That'll be on Bender. Dragan Bender picks up his first, and that's the Suns' first team foul. He picked up his dribble. He had Bender on him. Now Lopez against Chandler. Back out to Dunn, poked away. And then Dunn has to throw it up, and he banked it in. Wow.
We're talking about living right.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris Dunn
He just kind of
threw it up there.
That was a fling more than anything else. Here's Tyler Ulis. Jumper skips off the rim.
Chris Dunn saying, hey, I meant to shoot that. That's points, baby. 9 points in the early going.
There's a steal, and Warren is on the run and dumps the ball.
That time, Denzel got a little careless with the dribble, and Warren just poked the ball free.
Lopez to Holiday. Holiday whistles one out. Valentine to Dunn. Dunn to the corner. The jumper good by Justin Holiday.
The extra pass right there by Chris Dunn kind of lulled Phoenix to sleep and found a wide open Holiday.
Booker falling out of bounds and threw it away. Ahead to Markkanen. Off to the races. No, but hit by Bender and foul. That's number 2 on Bender and a timeout. Charge to the Bulls. 15-10. The Bulls with the early lead. 6:56 left to play in the first quarter.
Scores. Dragic back for the 3 ball. He hits it from downtown.
Dragic catches, attacks the rim, finger over the left hand is up and good. He got going.
Dragic into the paint, out for a Waiters 3, wide open. Kaboom! Dragic going to drive, step back, 3, icing on the cake by the Dragons. Gonna be over the top, 8. That's how good he is.
Lob for the rim. From the left wing, smashed home by Anthony Davis.
Working again for Bertans. And the Euro step. That does it. Back door. Anthony Davis got it. Unreal. Kid is amazing.
Welcome back. There's a look at Chris Dunn, who's off to a great start. A couple of steals. They got it going. There's the post up to begin the game with a left-hand finish. And then he was in the right place at the right time for this one. And there he just overpowered Ulis. And that one was just kind of a fling to beat the shot clock. And went in. Markkanen at the line, fouled by Bender just prior to the timeout. Bender's second foul as Markkanen misses the first. Look at Nico Mirotic, who's on the bench tonight, back with the team, beginning to practice with them. And hopefully he'll be returning sooner rather than later.
Zach LaVine, too, getting some, able to get some physical contact in practice now.
And 2 more bodies about to come back. Sometime in the month of December. There's Booker, and jumper missed it.
Got a good look that time, wide open.
He hasn't had many in the 2 games. The Bulls have done a good job. Justin Holiday and Grant in particular used their length against Bender. Markkanen able to turn the corner, ran right in, and then saw Tyson Chandler. There's Holiday, the fake, and then the tough shot that didn't hit the rim, but the Suns rebounded it before the buzzer. Marquise Chris, and he traveled.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the drive Markkanen had on that basket, he got in the heart of the lane, and he threw it back out for a 3-point shot or shot clock violation type of shot. He's got to look to score that. He gets that ball that deep in the paint off the drive, just turn around, jump hook, right hand, left hand.
Here he comes again. Again, he sees Chandler, shovels to Lopez, who scores.
That's 2 straight drives we saw Laurie make right there. That time he got the assist.
Ulis upstairs. Booker off the screen, and you can see how quick the double team got to him. And then T.J. Warren splashes one in.
And Warren's having another solid season for Phoenix, averaging about 19 points a game, second leading scorer on the team behind Booker.
Corner done against Booker. Back off the screen, bounce back to Lopez, who fires and misses. Booker collars the rebound. Booker driving, got the shot up good, and a foul. Now Booker trying to get himself on track against the Bulls. Gets that driving layup.
Comes the big fellow, Lynn. Alex Lynn coming in.
Names and numbers?
Dunn picking up his second foul. So he has to go to the bench, and Jaron Grant, who we featured in our open, comes into the game.
And again, Jaron just playing with much more confidence with the second group. He doesn't have to be a facilitator. He can be a scorer.
Let's see how he does with this first group. Forced in there because of the 2 fouls on Chris. Lopez. Step back jumper, in and out, no good. Booker. Oh, he had Lynn for a moment. Warren and now Ulis. Lynn comes out to screen. Ulis bounces off of Grant. 7 to shoot. Ulis to the corner. Booker splash.
That's a nice setup by Ulis. He took his time. Shot clock winding down. Neal got that ball on a drive and then found Booker wide open in the corner.
And Phoenix has the lead by 1. Holiday, Marketing, quick release. And that ball tipped by Ulis to Lynn. Ulis probing and then dropped it to Lynn. Lynn puts it on the floor, goes up and scores. That's a strong move there.
Well, they're waiting for him to develop. I mean, they drafted him high out of Maryland, and they've just been waiting for him to be shown flashes that he can be a good player for them. He's got to be more consistent.
Lynn able to gobble that up.
He's got great size for a big man.
Tyler Ulis, and he seems to enjoy the contact. Ulis nearly walked. Back to Chris, poked away. He has to go to the floor for it. Threw it away again. Lob ahead for Valentine.
There you go.
Good play by Denzel.
So you get a steal like that, you got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, you've got to convert that. That time the Bulls did a good job of converting a turnover.
Chris, that's way off. He made a mistake last time, so he figured he'd try to make up for it. Just compounded it. Long range, no. T.J. Warren pops down the lane. Shot, no. Back tap by Lynn.
Got to get
Booker
those
out
balls.
to Ulis. To Booker. He's wide open and scores. That's a 3.
And there's just certain guys on every team that you know going into the game, you cannot allow them to have open looks at the basket, and Booker is one of them.
Valentine with Booker on him. Ulis plays Holiday for the moment, and now the switch.
Oh, they got him down there.
In the post, Markkanen a catch and back out. Holiday dribble drive, back out to Markkanen, and fires over Lynn, missed that. And the long rebound tracked down by Lopez. He had it blocked from behind, but off the glass and good.
Robert Lopez had to fight to get that offensive rebound. Good job to get that second chance opportunity and muscled that ball up.
Lynn did a good job of challenging the initial 3. Warren to Ulis. 8 to shoot. Warren driving, shot on the rim and good.
They're trying to pick up matchups now.
Remember we saw them do that in Phoenix.
They're going to try to isolate guys.
Grant, Lopez back out. Valentine the fake and the step back to Lopez, back to Valentine, moved along to Markkanen and scores.
And right there you saw good ball movement. The 2 players could have taken that shot, Neal. They made the extra pass. They got something good out of it.
26-25, Suns by 1 as This was the fast break opportunity, and Denzel with a great read of the situation, and the Bulls get a layup out of it.
Great idea, and since opera is so easy to sing, tonight we've got two very lucky contestants, Charles and Todd, and they are going to sing part of Bocelli's famous song, Con Te Partito. That's why I'm not in the contest. All right, Charles, are you ready? Yeah. Take it away.
Time to say goodbye. Pacey chill non home, but you don't even do the conti. Adesso si livre conti, but here. I think I heard Rosie Ray over there howling.
Charles, good job. That's better than I would have done.
That's great, man.
All right, Todd, are you ready?
Ready.
Step up to deck, Todd.
Right. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non amai, vedo vissuto con te. Adesso si livro con te, partirò. Wow! I think we know who our winner is.
Yeah, I think, Todd, great job.
All right,
Congratulations.
Congrats. 2 tickets, Andre Bocelli Show. He's going to be live in concert here again December 6th at the United Center with the Lyric Opera of Chicago.
Bulls fans visit the WGN Game Zone, powered by Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Visit WGNTV.com, and then you click on the Game Zone for stats and info during the game. Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Call now for a free estimate for all the right reasons. Four Seasons. Bulls got away with one earlier on that second shot opportunity. Markkanen still had the ball in his hand when the 24-second clock expired, but the officials let it go, and the Bulls ended up getting a bucket out of it.
This is a kid right here you got to keep an eye on, Mike James. He sparked them in Phoenix.
Yes, he did.
Good game coming off the bench.
Chris Daniels, as they go to their bench, whip back out. James fires in and out, no good. Rebound, Chris, back up and good.
That's a good rebound right there. Marquise Chris kind of fell out of favor with Earl Watson, but got himself back in the rotation.
Briano likes the young player.
I mean, you're in the developmental stage.
Yeah,
Neil.
very much with him.
You're not developing if he's sitting on the bench.
That's a ball blocked by Chris, and give Lopez credit for the bucket on that little hook in the lane. That's an impossible shot to block.
Man, they've got a ton of young players here that they're trying to develop. You see Josh Jackson, their first-round pick here, and Chris was a first-round pick. This guy's a veteran.
James, he misses that one.
Alex Lynn was a first-round pick. Booker. They've got a ton of young talent that they want to see develop. Foul on Jackson.
Jackson colliding with Lopez. It'll be sideline out of bounds. That's the 4th team foul on the Suns, so the Bulls couldn't work them into the penalty. Just 28.6 left here in the quarter.
Bobby's got a mismatch.
Lopez was circling in there too. Now Blakeney to the free throw line, fires the jumper and scores.
Well, Blakeney said he had a mismatch too, and he's going to take it. And Bobby had Mike James on him in the post. They didn't see it.
James, the fake, and then fires the jumper. He missed that one, and the rebound Portis. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 29-28. Bulls with a 1-point lead. Back with the second quarter. After these messages.
Chicagoland nonprofit organizations through Chicago Bulls Charities and the Chicago Bulls Community Assist Fund, a McCormick Foundation fund.
All right, and now, ladies and gentlemen, please join in welcoming this year's grant recipients. First up, we have After School Matters.
After School Matters, After School All-Stars, rather.
La Rabida Children's Hospital.
Mercy Home for Boys and Girls.
Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Youth Guidance.
Embark.
Posse Foundation.
Chicago Parks Foundation.
Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital.
Girls in the Game.
Breakthrough Ministries.
Mondale Community Health Center.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metropolitan Chicago.
Gilda's Club Chicago.
Greater Chicago Food Depository.
Pilgrim Development Corporation.
Bright Star Community Outreach.
The Salvation Army of Elgin.
Special Legion Justice Foundation.
Now the first quarter stats are brought to you by the Illinois Lottery. Remember, luck is everywhere. As we take a look at the numbers, the Suns 11 of 21, the Bulls 12 of 24. Both teams able to score in the paint, and Phoenix with 4 turnovers. Visit luckiseverywhere.com for more information.
You see a little token pressure right now from the Suns.
Oh, and James nearly ripped that away, but reaching in, he got a foul as he got him on the wrist. James can't quite believe it. That's his first, team's first. Gipser, baseline, whips it out. Lindsay fires and misses, and the rebound, Alex Lynn. Josh Jackson comes to Gipser, reverses, and then tried to pitch it out. Blakeney nearly stole that. Jackson got himself in no man's land where he really didn't have a passing angle, and he couldn't shoot it.
Well, they really like Josh Jackson. He's going to be a good two-way player for them. He's already a good one-way defensive player. That's the guy you got to, Daniels. You got to know where he is on the floor, too. He had a nice game off the bench.
Well, their bench has really won the game for him in Phoenix. Really played well.
Daniels hit some big shots for him.
Blakeney for Gipser. Gipser comes at Lynn, fires the jumper, heel of the rim heavy. Jackson tipped at it. Portis able to take it away and score.
Good hustle by Bobby.
Good effort by Portis. Inside to Lynn, and then back out it comes.
He's going to throw that towards us, Neil.
I thought it was coming to me.
Outside. That was a nice pass. And he recognized the double team. They Bulls doubled the ball, and James just spread that on a needle, right bounce pass, right between the defender's arms.
Back outside, Gipser in and out, no good. Lynn the rebound. James. Outside, Chris gives it up. Long three, contested, no, but right to Alex Lynn. Long shot, long rebound. Punched into Lynn again on the post. And he shovels it back. James running out of real estate. The drive, the shovel, Jackson, no. He got himself in trouble. Blakeney short, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Gonna belong to the...
And take a look at this pass by Mike James. Here's a double team, and then right between two defenders for a nice pass. And that time Antonio Blakeney got caught guarding on the other side. He's got to drop and help out on that.
Felicio. Handed to Grant. Grant comes at Lynn, skips it out. Zipser firing again and missing. Trying to shoot himself out of this little slump he's been in.
That's 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from the three-point line.
Outside, short, and the rebound. Zipser reeled it in, baseline right. Zipser and a foul on Jackson.
And Jackson got away with the first one, and he should have recognized that. That's a silly foul by a rookie. They didn't call the first reach in, but you knew they were going to call the second one. Now you got to go to the bench with two fouls.
Yeah, Jackson with 2 fouls, and that's team foul number 2 on the Suns. Zipser bounced to Portis. Made it back to Zipser, and now Grant, a little pull-up. And that ball tipped around, volleyballed in there. And James down the lane, runs it up and scores.
I'll tell you what, man, you've got to find him in transition. Do not let him use the traffic against you and get to the spot that he wants to on the floor.
35-31. Fred Hoiberg wants to talk it over. Phoenix up by 4 with 9:06 left in the first half.
You to breathe me, let me be your air, let me want your body free, no inhibition, no fear, how deep is your love, c'est like the ocean of devotion, are you, how deep is your love, c'est like Nirvana, hit me harder, again, how deep is your love?
Get fresh, yo.
How deep is your love?
Get fresh, yo.
How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love?
All right, let's hear it again for our Chicago Lovables. Lovables night is this Friday, December 1st. Visit Lovables Instagram page at Chicago Lovables and click on the link to purchase tickets and receive your official 2018 Lovables calendar. All right, fans, if you checked out the new Madhouse Team Store inside the atrium, it's full of all the latest Bulls gear. Plus, you can enjoy all the interactive experiences inside. And don't forget, it has all the brand new 2017-18 Nike Bulls jerseys, plus all the new styles.
For only $76. Visit WindyCityBulls.com for more information.
You are an eager reader, aren't you?
Listen, man, I'm only listening to the people in the truck, okay? It's like driving a boat with no captain.
35-31. Fred Hoiberg at timeout. That was nearly stolen. And then Grant, a little pull-up in the lane off the heel of the rim, and Lynn with another rebound. And Phoenix will bring it. Right now, Grant, Felicio, Portis, Zipser, and Valentine for the Bulls. James into the lane and shoveled out. Chris lobbed it up there. Lynn went and got it and had it stripped away by Zipser.
And he brought it down there by his knees.
Zipser fake and kicks it out. Valentine cranks one. Missed that. Chris ahead to James running. And he waits and then he fans one behind Chris, who was not looking.
He threw a no-look pass to Chris, who was no looking.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
James is like lecturing Chris, who sometimes...
That's the guard's fault. You can't blame the big guy.
Dunn back out there. Portis fires right and scores.
Bobby, good job off the bench. Got 5 points, 5 minutes.
35-34. James probed a little bit. Now backs his dribble out. Double team comes and a whistle and a foul.
And Felicio's going to argue that call, but if he just stayed, if he would have just stayed with his numbers into James's drive, he would have gotten that play. That would have been a good trap. But he opened up and allowed him to get that one little step and pushed him out of bounds.
Jump in the corner, that'll be short. Portis with the rebound. Dunn through traffic. Back to Portis. Winds up another one. Missed that one. James, stutter step move against Zipser. Down the lane, lays it off, and
nice
there's a tomahawk dunk.
The Bulls that time thought he was going to go to Lynn. And Chris was able to sneak in and get that play. Nice play by Mike James.
Dunn back to Portis, to Zipser, to Valentine, running, kicking. Felicio thought about it. Now Zipser unloads, in and out, no good.
Felicio probably should have shot that ball. He had a better shot.
James threw it away, and then saved by Valentine, but he was out of bounds. Good defense by the Bulls. They broke that up. 13 to shoot. Nobody had control of it. Zipser comes off. Paul trying to fight his way out of this slump. Zipser 0 for 4 in 5 minutes. Did have 3 rebounds, though.
Well, the way you get yourself out of a slump is get you some easy baskets.
Or get to the
something,
line.
get to the free throw line, and get some layups.
Booker back out there to Lynn, and then handed to Booker circling. Oh, he had him. He had Lynn wide open and didn't see him. Now Dunn. Euro steps in, left it short. Tap, no. Rebound, Ulis. Ulis picked up by Lopez. Mismatch somewhere as Ulis came through the lane. And now all of a sudden, neither team can make a shot.
Oh, you got Ulis on marketing now. Let's see if they recognize it.
Dunn with Bender on it, got inside, and Bender fell down. Dunn able to score, and
Dunn with 11 points.
Yeah, KD leads the Bulls in scoring. Outside, jumper short. Lynn fought for it. Now the Suns having trouble putting the ball in the basket. Markkanen. And Booker, their leading scorer. Bulls have done a terrific job on him, and they continue to do that. Tough shot, he missed it.
That's all you want to do with Booker is make him take tough shots. Get a hand up, challenge him.
Markkanen firing, missed that, and 2 Suns there to rebound. Booker slicing in and drew the foul from Holiday. You could see when he caught that, he had made up his mind. He was getting to the rim.
Well, he started his run about half court.
Yeah.
He saw an opening and decided to go.
Foul was on Holiday.
Give the gift of a Bulls Kid Nation membership. The Bulls' new youth fan club. Members get exclusive access to experiences, merchandise, and much more. Visit bulls.com/kidnation.
Booker made 1 of 2. Booker in the game with 12 points.
It's been kind of a quiet 12.
Yeah, they've been hard earned.
Gone to the free throw line 5 times.
Holiday firing, and that's good. That's a 3 by Holiday, and it gives the Bulls back the lead. 39-38. Booker against Holiday. Drives in, taken away. Booker got it back. Booker along the baseline. Drops it off, and Tyson Chandler goes up and is fouled. Boy, the Bulls have turned Booker around. I mean, when he does score, he really has to work for it.
Well, that's all you want to do on those caliber type of players is make him earn it. You know, there's no plays off. You know, you get a guy who's going to take a high volume of shots. You don't want them to be easy shots. You want to be in his chest. You want to bang him. You want to knock him down when he comes to the basket. When he goes through on a cut, you want to put a body on him. You want him to feel presence every time he has the ball in his hands or when he doesn't.
Well, Tyson Chandler, the old man of this Phoenix Suns group, missed the first free throw.
Well, it seems like yesterday he came in as a high schooler.
He's got a championship. And he's had a terrific career.
He's great in the locker room. Works hard. Markkanen's got Booker on him. Let's see what he does here.
Markkanen backing, turning, and missing. And the rebound to Bender. Ulis rushed, ran off on the screen, fires the shot, missed it. Rebound fought for, saved, and
good hustle by T.J. Warren.
The Suns get a new clock here. Warren, they reward him for the hustle. Shot up and good.
That's a strong move. He just faced up that time. Had very little room on the baseline, but was able to get there.
41-39. Dunn. Little step back jumper. That was a little bit of a forced effort. And here comes Booker. Got it to Bender, and it's out of bounds. That's going to go to Phoenix. Well, Bender almost didn't catch that because I don't think he was ready for the pass. He was gunned out there.
Well, Bender's another one of those first-round picks that they're waiting to, you know, slowly developing, but he's got some good skills. Just hasn't been able to be consistent like some young players.
Chandler comes out to set the screen. Ulis, he was in there for a layup had he wanted it. And Tyson grabbed it, blocked away by Valentine. Nicely done by Denzel. Denzel threads one. Lopez turned into a double team. Dunn with Bender on him, sizes him up, squares him up, drives and kicks. Markkanen, long range, short.
He's been short tonight. 1 for 6 from the three-point line. 1 of 8.
Fires, that won't fall. Valentine inside. Lopez grabbed and fouled by Tyson Chandler. Smart foul by Chandler. He knew he was at the mercy of Robin Lopez, so he took the foul rather than give up the easy one. 41-39, the Suns by a deuce.
Our mothers can see us now.
Now looking at Quincy here. Pass the pastrami.
Pass the pastrami?
AD, IAD, Blue 72. AD, IAD, Dippity Doppity Doo. AD, IAD, Flippity Floppity Foo. AD, IAD, Pippity Sloppity Doo.
The letter is the first letter of your name.
Bippity Boppity Boo.
There you go. Horn, plum, cutting.
No, you gotta start that one over.
Pudding. Something pudding? Or not cold. Or warm.
Strong. Orange. Plum. Pudding.
I have no clue what you're saying.
Pudding. Something.
It's not hot. It's warm.
Oh, I'm done with this one.
Pudding. That's guys here.
Warm plum pudding.
Warm plum pudding.
Oh, listen. Oh, listen. Of all things. A law named Wilson.
A law named Wilson?
A ball
named Wilson.
A ball named Wilson. A
The ball Wilson.
There you go.
Gotcha.
You good?
Ugh, I can't eat it.
Does your mouth hurt?
I can't eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Bulls fans, bring your Blue Cross Blue Shield card to all Bulls home games for a chance to be a part of the Blue Cross Blue Shield upgrade experience. Carry the cards that gives you benefits wherever you are. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Through it all. Valentine, Markkanen, Lopez, Grant, and Dunn. Tyson Chandler taking that foul. That was team foul number 3. He knew he was at Lopez's mercy. So here's a veteran play, Stacy. He fouls him before he can get in the act of shooting, so he doesn't give up a bucket or a three-point play.
Yeah, or send him to the free throw line.
Grant, little pull-up. That's good.
Yeah, see, he's just playing with much more confidence now as coming off that bench. And he's getting good minutes off the bench. He's got 11 minutes now.
And right now he's out there with that starting group. Bender had to reel that in. Dunn. There's a drive and a shot up, no. And here comes Dunn. Deadlocked at 41. Valentine inside Markkanen goes up, blocked by Chandler. Timed it beautifully.
That time the rookie went up against the old Lion, who's still a very good shot blocker. That's one of the things he was always good at.
Shot won't go by Tyler Ulis, but he's fouled in the act of shooting. He'll get to the free throw line. And Lowry picks up the foul. That's the 14th foul on the Bulls. Markkanen with his first. On Monday, December 4th, it's the Bulls and the Cavaliers. Bulls and BMO Harris Bank present hat number 1 of the Chicago Artist Hat Series. While supplies last, fans entering the United Center will receive a Bulls hat designed by local Chicago artist Elias Stein. Compliments of BMO Harris Bank. 1 of 2 for Ulis. Sent Markkanen down to the post, and then Lopez from the top. Booker against Grant, drives him, fires, and scores. Just a one-on-one move by Booker.
Booker right now with 14, Warren with 11. So they're 2 top scorers in double figures here in the first half.
Grant from outside, he scores to answer. Grant and Booker matching field goals. Bender bounced down and a whistle on a foul.
Offensive foul on T.J. Warren.
Yeah, it is. Hooking. A hooking foul on Warren. Zipser comes back in. With the Suns up by 1, the Bulls with the ball.
Oh, look, they got Lopez and Ulis.
Here comes Valentine. He punches it out. Zipser fires. Missed that. The rebound, Bender.
They gotta recognize these switches a lot earlier.
Especially if it's thrown away by Warren. A lot of turnovers by Phoenix. See if the Bulls can take advantage. Valentine twisting, turning, and then back to Lopez. He spins in, ducking, goes up, missed it, and rebound Chandler. Here comes Warren. 1 against 2.
They're going to pull up. Shot clock winding down.
16 seconds left to play in the half. 44-43, and they let Booker go one-on-one in isolation. He spins, the double team comes. He's got Ulis who fades and scores.
That was a good find by Booker. Double team came and Ulis didn't stay over there at the three-point line. He dove to the basket.
2.6. Valentine throws one at the horn. It'll carry him away harmlessly. And we played a half. 46-43 Phoenix. Stay with us.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your girls, what y'all trying to do?
Fans, we've got a great halftime show for you. At just 9 years old, he got his start here at the United Center for the Bulls Kids Talent Search. Since then, he's been playing NBA halftimes across the country, including a performance in the 2016 NBA All-Star Weekend. Now a recording artist, he will be releasing an EP in the upcoming months. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up and welcome rising star, 12-year-old violinist, Giovanni Mazza.
It is your top 10 to win. Starting in Oakland, there's a turnover. And what is going to possibly happen? Vince Carter dunking in Oakland. We've seen this before. 40 years young, half man, half amazing, showing those hops, getting it done. We move on to number 9. LeBron is in the city of brotherly love, sizing up Ben Simmons. Just wanted to take that shot. Well, but wait, hold up. No, you got to follow your shot. How about this buzzer beater? Splash in the corner. Oh, yeah. Get some love. Get some love. Puts up the shot as the clock expires. Oh, yeah. The Cavs love that. Moving on to number 8. We are in the TD guard. Uh-oh, Ashki going the other way. That's football terminology. Because Drummond looked like a defensive back picking off that one. Takes it to the house. They would call that a pick 6, but we call that an and 1 as we move on to number 7. How about this putback? Simmons, the impressive rookie, crashing the glass from the baseline. To number 6 we go, and we are dealing with rejection. Bismack Biyombo sends Miles Turner the other way. It's a block party. Miles, you are invited. How about Jordan Bell, the rookie for Golden State, shooting 72% from the field, and check out this high percentage shot. That's how you go to the rack. Now, was that an air ball or was it an alley-oop? I don't know. We have to talk to Clay about that. As we move on to number 4, the King. Down with the King! Down with the King! LeBron James with the cut. Kevin Love with the assist. 8 straight wins for the Cavs. Back to Boston Garden. Avery Bradley, known for his defense. His first game back in Boston Garden, and he gives it up to the big man. Sharing is caring. Running the break. Starting on defense, and you turn it into offense. Pistons get the win. Boston Garden. And number 2, back out west we go. The Wayback Machine one more time. Andre Iguodala, baseline with the reverse flush. Iggy. Reverse. 11 points in the game for number 9. And we move on to number 1. You'd like to see clutch plays. Sacramento, Golden State. Bogdan Bogdanovic off the glass. That is in there. That is a clutch basket to go ahead to put the Sacramento Kings up by 2. They would win the ball game. In Golden State, Sacramento is king. And that is your top 10 to win.
Please give it up for our guest DJ from WPWX Power 92, DJ Commando.
Some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. I just wanna rollie with a dapper ranch. I already got some designer to hold on my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. Yeah. All I ever wanted was a rollie. All I ever wanted was a rollie. Cooler than a snowman with the ice all on me. Now your chick all on me. Everybody know I'm better. Hey, yeah, I'm better. Hey, it don't matter. Hey, pockets fatter. Hey, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Hey, that's money longer. Hey, different song, bruh. Hey, different producer. But I can do anything and I won't lose her. She got right with a winner, left that loser. Hey, talk to the boy, make me get my Ruger. Yeah, I sell my Ruger. I'm a shooter.
Now welcome back as the Suns lead by 3, 46-43. Chicagoland viewers win a $30 gift card to Subway in the third quarter, 3-point promotion. Just be the 300th texter to text Subway 3 to 97999. All right, let's see if the Bulls can get it going here. They got off to a reasonably good start tonight. And this game, very similar, Stacy, to that game that the Bulls and Suns played in Phoenix.
Well, nothing really separating the two. I mean, a couple of baskets here and there, a couple of plays here. You know, the Bulls could find themselves out in front. But that first 5 minutes, you know, we talk about how important it is and the Bulls to build some momentum going into the second half. We'll see if they can get it going.
Dunn brings it up. And the Bulls go to that weave out front. Now back to Dunn to his left. Stops, fires the jumper, missed that. And a long rebound to Tyler Ulis. I'm a little surprised that Greg Monroe did not play, didn't even play a minute in the first half.
Yeah, I saw him in the warm-up line, so it's not like he's got an injury wide open.
Booker fires and scores.
That was a down screen set by Tyson Chandler.
49-43, the wily veteran broke into the league with the Bulls. Has had a very productive ball slapped out of bounds, but a foul.
Should be a foul on Tyson Chandler.
First team foul, second on Tyson.
We'll get 2 shots.
Lopez will be at the free throw line Friday, December 1st. The Bulls will be hosting the Sacramento Kings. The Bulls and NBC Sports Chicago present Authentic Fan Night. At the while supplies last, you can receive an authentic fan blanket, compliments of NBC Sports Chicago. (49-45). Ulis able to get a shoulder by, and then fires Warren short. Ahead to Valentine. Valentine running in. He got the layup to go.
That's his first bucket of the night. He's only taking 2 shots.
And the Suns able to open up a little lead, but the Bulls come right back with a pair of baskets. Booker from outside, missed it, and the long rebound to Warren. He spins in and scores. That's a pretty move. Warren with the offensive rebound off the miss by Booker. Markkanen back to Dunn.
Again on Markkanen.
Dunn and Lopez. Lopez backing in, back out. Valentine skipped out to Holiday. 3 to shoot. Holiday whip back. Markkanen fires, scores.
I tell you, boy, it took a long time to get the ball back to Larry. And he had the mismatch Tyler Ulis on him.
And he just beat the shot clock. Had a big bucket there by Markkanen. Booker against Dunn. Booker running in and missed it. Then a fight for the ball. Let's see what we got. A foul. It's on T.J. Warren, who's shaken up a little bit. Now loose ball foul on Warren. Booker, who came back with his right hand, thought he was fouled.
Well, he did get hit on the wrist on that release. The rest didn't call it. Give Chris Dunn credit.
(51-49) Phoenix. The Bulls with the ball. Lopez, he threw it right behind Lowry, who turned his head to go set a screen for Valentine. On the turn back, no damage done. Tyler Ulis brings it up. Bulls haven't really been able to exploit those mismatches when Ulis is on a smaller player. There's the run and gun and the drain out of the corner by Tyler Ulis.
That was a nice find that time by Booker. He got the drive to the rim. We got the defense to collapse, and Ulis steps up and hits a three. Ulis now with 10 points.
And a whistle stops play and a carry on Chris Dunn.
We got to get away from these
turnovers,
really silly turnovers. Can't have those. The Bulls now with 4 turnovers. Phoenix with 9.
Ulis out high to Tyson Chandler, who in this offense is pretty much just a facilitator, and there's a whistle and a foul on Valentine as he collided with Chandler. That's his first, and the team Welcome back to the United Center. And just a moment ago, the long three right out by the logo. Booker draining that, backpedaling away. Now time for our Dunkin' Donuts highlight dunk, and it's Chris Dunn who exploded out of the right corner. Markkanen finds him, one dribble, and hammered it down. And that is our Dunkin' Donuts highlight dunk.
I'll tell you what, Booker, very efficient. 7 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from the three-point line. You know what? 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
You know, you brought this up when we were in Phoenix. He's not a guy who really hunts shots either. As prolific a scorer as he is.
Yeah, he's got a very quiet 23. Oh, that's an open.
That was right on line.
Yeah, he was wide open. And the thing about him, Neil, he never stops moving. You look at the great shooters in this league, Steph Curry, Corvers of the world, those guys are always moving.
Here comes Chris with a Euro step pattern out.
He sent that back to Europe. Justin Holiday sent that back to France. Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui.
Denzel Valentine with a foul as he dove for that.
Watch this. He's going to do a Euro step. And we're going to send that right back to France. No soup for you. That's a nice move by the big fella. Just Holiday came over there and he got it.
Time defensive play. Driving shot, no, but followed by Lynn. And Lynn's had a nice game. Just 4 points, but he's got 10 rebounds.
13 minutes. Oh, that's a steal. Getting too cute.
And then Booker runs in and scores.
You can't play around with the basketball. You got to get by your man and get in the offense.
And Chris Dunn trying to shake the smaller Tyler Ulis, and Ulis just picked his pocket clean, and then found Booker. Watch this, the steal, and then he threads the pass, and Booker with a driving left-hand layup. There's that token pressure again by Phoenix. Dunn beats it though, runs all the way in, blocked off the glass.
Good hustle by Marquise Chris.
And then Booker, the jumper, and that's an air ball.
Chris Dunn trying to limp a little bit. A little bit more, his feelings hurt. Yeah, that's a great block by Chris.
Skipping around and then thought about it, goes to Markkanen instead. That's off the heel of the rim. Rebound, Booker.
I'd like to see Laurie get inside some. He's really relying on a 3-ball. 1 for 8. 8 of his 13 shots have been at the 3-point line. I'd like to see him get inside and try to get some easier buckets.
Lynn, back outside. Booker.
Nice play.
He dumps the ball.
That was a nice. How about those handles by Devin Booker? Had that ball on a string. You got to be careful here for the Bulls now. You can't let this team get too far out in front of you.
There's Dunn. He's open for 3 and scores.
And you saw the defense. They didn't even try to fight or get it. They were going to dare him to shoot that ball. Ulis didn't even try to get over the screen.
Ulis the other way, driving. He sensed that Lopez was there. Bounced it along the baseline and threw it away. Portis and Grant check in. Markkanen comes off. And Dunn. Markkanen and Dunn come off.
Ulis goes out. Mike James comes in. Ulis right now floating with a triple-double, both him and Booker. 13 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds for Tyler Ulis.
Holiday down to Lopez, hooking and
Good
scoring.
basketball play that time.
And this is where I think the Bulls can hurt Phoenix is inside.
But you will never do it unless you try. You gotta explore those options.
Ooh, that's a brick. Portis out to the corner, puts up her good.
Back-to-back buckets. Now it's all about getting some stops if you're the Bulls. Put some stops together.
No scores.
I'll tell you what, Booker is phenomenal scorer. 27.
And quietly. Bobby with faith. And then they drive and he put it up good. Little push shot by Bobby.
Two minutes.
2 minutes left in the period. Lynn back to James. James to Lynn. Fires. Missed that one and the rebound Blakeney.
There's a good chance here.
Ramp through the lane. And then the jumper.
You're not going to guard him. James says, take that with you. The Bulls now got themselves back in this game with defense.
Now the Suns at one time had a 14-point lead. Booker trying to dribble it. And Holiday got in his way, ran right over him.
Well, they didn't call an offensive foul or anything.
No, they called nothing.
So who's it out on?
Well, I thought it should be Bulls ball, didn't he? Now they're going to give it to Phoenix.
You almost got to be a block or a charge. They didn't call anything.
It had to be something. Warren with a spin and then a scoop. No. Well, he got right on in and back up again and no.
I'll tell you what, he got that offensive rebound.